Hey DBS family, it's Monday. Hello and welcome to the start of your week. I'm Jacques Wooding and I will be joining you every single day this week to ensure that you have the right start to your day. Today's show is how should I describe this? I don't want to give away too much, but I can say it's something that you will want to stay tuned for. We're exploring the artistic side of things. I think I can say that much. As for right now, we're going to kick off things with our morning news highlights. That's a wrap for our morning news highlights. I really do hope that earlier on I was able to pique your interest for the rest of the show because we actually joined Sir Arthur Lewis Community College for their arts exhibition. So we're going to be checking out some of that when we return. Let's head to a quick commercial break. DBS family. Right now we are coming to you from the Innovation Hub at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College where we're lucky enough to be engaging in the launch of the arts exhibition, and we have tracked down the curator behind today's event. So what's it like seeing everything come together?
It's been amazing. I think what I've learned so far from the experience is how you're able to pull together resources, energies and talent and pull together and tell a strong story about St. Lucian history.
Amazing. And from what I recall, there was a press conference a while back to speak about the arts exhibition and we were there. So we know today's exhibition isn't simply artists coming out and showing off different pieces. Of course, they're all incredibly talented. But today, there is a very important theme at hand, and all the pieces of art do circle around that theme.
Exactly. So the theme of the exhibition is resistance to slavery and also unity against racism. So you will find a great representation here of our history as Afro-Caribbeans and our struggle and ability to fight through and break down the chains of injustice and tell the story from our version.
All right. And in terms of variety in pieces, I mean, we've seen clay, we've seen acrylic, we've seen digital art. So can you give us a little bit of a rundown of what people could expect if they come down?
Exactly. There's a great range of works from, as you mentioned, acrylic on canvas. We have paintings from artists Elwin St. Omer, Jeanette Alexander, Peter Fevrier, and so forth. But we also have some digital art. We also have some photography and some sculpture. So you will be impressed by the range of artwork that you see and the talent that is really abundant within the island.
All right. And I noticed you're still setting up. We saw so many pieces up already, but we still made it in time for setup. So we're seeing some new pieces coming out as well.
Absolutely. The beauty of this exhibition is that you are able to bring in your work and showcase your work. And also use the Sir Arthur Lewis website and the platform of the Instagram page to ensure your artwork is being seen and that you also are aware of the competition happening next year as well.
All right. So for sure, you need to keep tabs of Sir Arthur Lewis Community College on the internet, on all their socials, because it's not just limited to students as well.
No, this exhibition has been open and the competition was open from anyone between the age of 13 all the way through to senior old age. So we are very happy to welcome any artwork that you have.
And what was the response like? I know we said we see a lot of different types of art, but did you receive the number of artists that were expected?
We did, even more so. And also the awareness grew more and more with the interviews and social media presence. Persons were able to come to the exhibition, know more about it, and also partake. And I was still receiving artwork, like you said, to the very last hour. So it was very much an open exhibition for all.
All right, amazing. We're going to take some time to check out the pieces, probably throw in a bit of a montage so you could feel like you're right here with us. with a man who I say needs no introduction, Dr. Keith Nurse, principal of the South Louis Community College. Big title, but big responsibility. And I have to say, I have to commend you that you are doing an amazing job with the school. I'm really loving the direction that I'm seeing everything taking. Last time we spoke, we were actually at the launch of the art competition, but today we're at the exhibition. So, what has the journey been like, and what's it like seeing everything come together?
Well, it's amazing. It's great to see something that was an idea germinate into something real. And so this afternoon I actually had a tour of our art gallery exhibition space. And I got to see some of the work and even meet some of the artists. And so just seeing it all come together has been amazing. So my colleagues and our collaborators have done an excellent job of pulling it together. In so many ways, this is really a jump-off point for us because we want to do more of this sort of thing in St. Lucia. I'm thinking we should be making this an annual event. So I don't know if I'm jumping ahead of my colleagues and saying that out in public, but the point is that St. Lucia has some amazing artists and we need to give them exposure. And the college has a critical role in that regard, not only in terms of training, but creating pathways to the market. And exhibitions allow for that process. It allows us to ensure that we get a process of learning taking place both for the artists and for our staff and students, because we've had students who are interning, in effect, with the curator for the event. And that person is not a member of staff, and so her skills are being transferred to our students. The experience of what is required to put together and organize a visual arts exhibition, curating the content, building the story, cataloging the works. It's very involved, it's very specific in terms of skill set.
All right, and in the time that we're in right now, I mean, coming out of a pandemic, the students are back on campus. The college has been doing such a great job at ensuring that they constantly have activities to keep them engaged and to highlight their talents. Is that something that you and your team have zoned in on in this current period?
Well, we could be doing a lot more. We are now, in effect, getting out of that pandemic phase. And, who knows, we are currently seeing a spike again. And so we do need to be mindful of the public health protocols. That being said, though, what is important is for us to have a calendar of events, artistic events, sporting events, academic events that really showcase our work, but also take the college to the world. And in that regard, the new technologies, and particularly the ways in which COVID has encouraged us to use the digital technologies, I think takes us to another level and another space. And so this visual art competition and exhibition is going to be available online. So those who aren't able to come to visit will be able to see the event and see the work in an online digital format.
All right, that is amazing. So definitely keep it locked to the college's social media to know when that is up.
Yes, and it's going to be showcased through the OAS on their platform as well, and so it will be accessible to people all over the Americas. And that's what's so important, is that we got ourselves inserted into the OAS calendar of events in relation to this particular celebration of, dealing with the issues of racism and slavery, which is very much part of the Americas experience. And so very much thanks to the OAS for giving us this platform to jump off from.
All right, well, thank you so much, Dr. Nurse, for spending the time to speak with us this evening. I know you still have a few you still have a few pieces to check out. The curator was busy when we walked in, still putting up pieces. So enjoy the rest of the evening, and I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
Thank you very much, and thanks for covering the event.
Welcome back, DBS family. We're here with Lily Chin, the OAS resident representative for St. Lucia. And some of you may remember we did touch base with her earlier on in the year when Sir Arthur Lewis was actually launching their arts competition. Today, we are at the exhibition where all the artists are showing off their work that was submitted to that competition. And I can't help but wonder, seeing everything come together for you, how does it feel?
I feel happy. What else do you want me to say? I feel that this is, I can remember when I sat down with Dr. Nurse from Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, which has been amazing. The college has been so supportive. They embraced the idea and they carried out the idea and they made this happen. When we sat and we thought about collaborating and bringing some of the artistic expressions of St. Lucia to an exhibition, I didn't really dream of this, and now that I see this coming to life and how lively it is and the quality of the work that has been submitted, I have to tell you that I am happy.
That's amazing. I'm glad we could make you happy. I mean, there's so much variety of work here as well. Have you identified any favorite pieces yet?
I cannot tell you. I'm not a judge. I like them all. You know what I like the most? I like that we have more than 30 pieces and that we have participants that are as young as 14 years old. So we have senior people, we have children. How can I like the exhibition. That's my favorite thing, that we were able to put together something that would allow people to come and each of you can choose your favorite piece.
And I mean, from what I'm hearing so far, it's been a positive experience for you working with the college on such activities. So can we expect future work with the OAS and Sir Arthur Lewis in this direction?
Well, I certainly hope so. You remember the launch of the competition, and then we did a lecture on Carnival, which was actually really enlightening because we were able to transmit that live, and there were so many people in the diaspora and in the US, in the UK here, just interested in Carnival and learning about Carnival. Many of us that live outside of the Caribbean are not really aware of the cultural heritage and the significance that comes with it. So we had that recently, and now we're having this exhibition. I am looking forward to see what's going to come next.
Amazing. And just before we wrap up, do you have any words of encouragement for anybody who may have shied away from this competition to have them come on board and have their work showcased in future?
I would say don't be shy. I would say come. Every single piece has a meaning. And you know what is the most important thing for me? This comes under the topic of unity against racism and discrimination, right? So being able to have this art here allows us to bring the conversation and the discussion beyond words. So thank you for the art. Don't be shy, bring your art. It's part of the cultural expression, and that's what we're looking forward to see more of.
All right, thank you so much. Do enjoy the rest of the exhibition.
Thank you for coming.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Soca Side session. Leading the wine is Lauriane Sushan, Shani Victorine, Sarah Alexander, and Vernell Augustine. Let's get ready to wine. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a wine and tone routine to Anything Goes by Kelly Beam.
G6 production. Yeah, production.
Kelly B.
4,
Anything.
2,
Anything goes.
1,
anything, anytime,
up,
anywhere.
and down.
Anything goes for the box right here. Let me tell you this, you make a Batman stare. Make a Batman stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball. Well, it's time to prepare. Put you up on your back, no damn fair. She says she like Vibes Cartel, blurry camera. Alcatel, bad man fun, bad boy pal, cute girl wine, bam bam scale, bust a little, bam bam scale. Take a girl all the way to Times Square. Anything goes for the back girl stare. Let me tell you this, you make a bad man stare. Make a bad man stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball. My check 1, 2, 3, Bluetooth thing. Let's just pair. Check another man, I don't care. Me check another girl, she said that's not fair. That's not fair, that's not fair. She said why you wanna cheat? That's not fair. She said that's not fair, that's not fair. She said all me care about is your bam bam scale. Anything goes for the right here. Let me tell you this, you make a bad man stare. Make a bad man stare. You could take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball. When it's time to prepare, put you up on your back, no damn fair. She says she like Vice Cartel, blurry camera, Alcatel, bad man fun, bad boy pal, cute girl wine, bam bam scale, bust a little, bam bam scale. Take a girl all the way to Times Square. Anything goes, fit this back. Take it anytime, anywhere. What you wanna play? Truth or dare? What you wanna say? Simon says. She says she like this, she says she like that. She even said she like the ball.
Thank you so much for joining us for this morning's workout. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Have a wonderful day.
All right, that is a wrap. Today's show is done. But you know they say that the end of one chapter is the beginning of another. So this is your invitation to go off and do your best today. Have a wonderful day. As long as you're having fun, as long as you're happy, I think that you're doing great. So keep that in mind today. Find joy in everything that you do. I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow at 6 a.m. sharp. Till then, bye.